Hello, my name is Kiera Lewis, reporting live from ECU News Channel 2. Today I have the Assistant Director for the Greenville Health Department, Kyra Brown, here to talk to us about heart disease among African Americans. Hello, Kyra. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So, Kyra, let's get straight into it. How is heart disease usually defined?
Heart disease is defined as anything that attacks the heart directly, so anything such as hypertension, congestive heart failure, or heart attacks.
Okay. What can you tell us about the prevalence of heart disease within the African American community?
As we all know, heart disease is the #1 killer in the world. However, we see that it disproportionately affects African Americans, and what this all boils down to is what we now know as disparities in health. African Americans have the largest gap between treatment opportunities and other outcomes than the majority of other Americans.
Okay. When you say disparities, what do you mean?
Disparity just means the difference in outcomes, which is usually due to social inequalities. You would think that, theoretically speaking, if we were all seeing the same physician, you would think that everybody would have the same equal opportunities when it comes to getting treatment and getting appointments and things of that sort, but that is not always the case. However, we do not think that discrimination is the issue for these differences, because we see that in other things such as gender and sexual orientation, we see these differences as well.
Okay, that was great, Ms. Brown. Who would you say is more at risk for developing heart diseases?
Those who usually suffer from hypertension are at a greater risk of developing heart disease. Also, those who are obese or either have diabetes are at a greater chance as well. Within the African American community, women are at a higher risk of developing heart disease. About 2 out of 5 African Americans will also develop high blood pressure as well. But women are at a higher risk for developing heart disease because they usually tend to take care of their families, their husbands, and their children, and they often forget to check themselves and go to the doctor regularly and get checkups. So it's very important that they continue to go to the doctor and adopt healthier lifestyles.
Okay, so could you give me an outlook and tell me what are some other contributing factors?
Genetics could also be a contributing factor towards heart disease. It can run in families. Also, stress is a big factor. African Americans tend to be a little more socioeconomically depressed, which can lead to stress, which can lead to high blood pressure, which can then lead to heart disease.
Okay, Ms. Brown, I just have one more question. Could you tell me what are some ways to reduce the occurrence of heart disease in the African American community?
Well, starting individually, ways that an individual could reduce their chances of getting a heart disease is definitely adopting a healthier diet, making sure that you add in your fruits and your vegetables and things of that sort to help your heart be healthy so that you won't have to suffer from these diseases. Also, as a public health educator, it is very important to educate the community. So doing things such as health screenings and just giving out information, holding informationals and things of that sort are some ways that the community can be educated as well. Also, within like churches and college campuses, there are ways to present the information so that the community can understand and so that everybody will be motivated to live a healthier lifestyle.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Once again, this is ECU News Channel 2. Everyone have a nice day.